Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm just casual. I don't know guys, I always try to dress up for my videos, but this is what I look like most of the time when I'm at home. Don't have time to do my hair because I've got to get things done. So we're gonna go ahead and make this video anyway, and in the future I'm probably not always gonna look like put together because I mean, this is the huge when I'm home. So anyway, today we're talking about my goals for 2022. I cannot believe it's 2022. It's just wild. 2021 was like the fastest and the slowest year of my entire life for so many reasons. If you have not watched my end of year video for 2021, I will leave it up here so that you guys can watch it. But I have a lot of goals for 2022. 2021 was a real eye-opening year for me, and I just have a lot that I want to change, a lot of things that I want to achieve. I have not written anything down for this video because these are things that I've been thinking about for a while. So we're gonna go ahead and get started. My goals, my resolutions for 2022. Let's start with like health and fitness, because I feel like that is kind of what everybody does for New Year's resolutions, is try to work on their health and their fitness, which is amazing. Me too. Number one, drink a gallon of water every single day. So I have been pretty good at drinking a lot of water every single day, but I haven't been measuring it. So what I would like to do for 2022 is drink 1 gallon of water every single day. Last year, and honestly for the past like 8 years of me working, I have always brought like several bottles of water to work, and Josh kind of made fun of me for it. So this year for Christmas, I got this 32-ounce bottle, and then he also got me a 64-ounce bottle. So if I drink 2 of these and then 1 of the 64-ounce bottles, that's a gallon. We're working on it. There are so many amazing benefits to drinking a lot of water. That's probably where I would start for anybody who's looking at starting their fitness journey or starting to work on their health and their well-being. Start with water. Everybody needs water. One of the most important things to survive is water, and the benefits are phenomenal. For me personally, it helps reduce my bloating. It helps my skin stay clear, obviously hydrated. I just feel better. My headaches aren't as bad if I'm really well hydrated. So we're gonna start off 2022 hydrated, drinking lots of water. 1 gallon a day is the goal. As far as my health and fitness goals, aside from drinking water, I am going to attempt to do like some form of yoga and or stretching every morning before work, if at all possible. I did it this morning. My muscles and my body is just like tired and beat down, and everything is achy and sore, and just like I have constant headaches because my neck and my shoulders and my upper back are so tight. I do stretch pretty like for a little bit after I work out, but not nearly as much as I should. So my goal is to do yoga and or stretch every morning, if not every morning, like 5 days a week, like when I'm working, before I go to work. That way it's a good start to the day. That way I'm feeling a little bit better, not so tight and in pain all of the time. So I actually did this when I was in high school. I did 20 minutes of yoga every morning. I woke up at like 5 a.m. to do it. And obviously, when you're in high school, you're probably going to be in the best shape of your life because you're young, and that's just the way that works. But I never had headaches back then. I was super flexible. My muscles were not ever like super tight. So I'm hoping that that will help me feel a little bit more relaxed, a little bit more comfortable, less headaches, that kind of thing. So yoga and or stretching every single day. As far as working out, I think what I have done this past year, trying to work out 2 to 3 times a week, has been working well for me. I'll probably try to work out a little bit more than that. So lifting weights 3 to 4 times a week instead of 2 to 3 times. Just a little bit more consistency. I'm happy physically with the way my body looks, but I think that I can do better. And I think just a little bit more consistency there would help. Kind of along that same line, I would like to have a little bit more structured workouts. If you've watched any of my recent workout videos or you follow me on Instagram, you know that my workouts are pretty much always full body workouts. I never plan them prior to the workout, and it's just kind of, it's not random in the sense that like I'm just doing whatever. Like I've worked out for many years. I know what exercises work the best for me. I know which ones I like the best. And it's worked out pretty well as far as like getting my body to look the way that I want for the most part. But I need a little bit more structure. So I'm kind of toying with the idea of like writing my own workouts prior or just doing like a more specific workout split. I'm not 100% sure what I want to do yet. If I want to do like 2 lower body days and then an upper body day and like an abs and cardio day, I don't know yet, but I would like to have more of like a structured workout routine. Last one, as far as like health and wellness, I would like to cook a little bit more. We've been doing a decent job the past couple of weeks at cooking, eating out less, drinking less soda, kind of all of those things, but I would like to cook more of my food. That way I know what's actually going into my body. And I'm just overall a little bit healthier. So trying to cook more food. So those are my health and fitness goals for 2022. I'm hoping that I'm able to stick to them. I think that I should be able to. I don't see why not. I mean, obviously, all of it is hard. I'm definitely going to have weeks here and there where I'm not able to achieve every single goal I've set out for myself. But as a whole, I think that I should be able to do that. Okay, moving on to goals for, I guess like financial goals, any kind of income driven goal. So I'm going to lump YouTube and TikTok and all of that kind of stuff into this goal because, or these goals, because it's all stuff that I eventually would like to make an income from. So I do work 45 hours a week as a manager at TJ Maxx. That will stay the same for the time being. I'm not 100% sure. I talked a little bit in my last video about how I didn't feel like the managers had been treated as well as they should have been over the past couple of years. But as of this point in time, right now, I'm going to stay with the company for right now. And there is a potential shift that's going to be happening potentially. And so I'm going to wait and see what happens with that before I make any decisions on like leaving the company. But in the meantime, I'm doing YouTube, I'm doing TikTok. We also have coasters that we make. So I'm going to be working on those sources of income as well. So with YouTube specifically, last year my goal was to get to 1,000 subscribers and that did not happen, but it's okay. So I'm going to keep that same goal again for this year. And if I don't reach that goal after this entire year of posting consistently, we might reevaluate, figure out what we want to do at that point in time. But I'm hoping that I can get to the 1,000 subscriber mark and be able to make a little bit of money from YouTube. At that point, I would probably start reaching out to brands to do like sponsorships or do just like collaborations with different brands, different companies. But my channel is so small right now. That's not much of an option for me. But I would like to continue to work on that. For my TikTok, I currently have like 3,600 followers, and that happened pretty quick. So I am hoping, I think it's realistic to say over the next several months I would get to 10,000 followers on TikTok, but we'll just say for my 2022 goal, I would like to hit at least 10,000 followers on my TikTok account and start making money through the Creator Fund, and hopefully do like sponsored videos, collaborations with different companies. My TikTok is pretty different from my YouTube channel. I do like almost exclusively like cleaning videos on my TikTok because I wanted to do something that I could maintain and things that would be easy for me to do, that it wouldn't be like out of my way to like make videos. So I do almost exclusively cleaning content, and I think people enjoy to watch that kind of stuff. So I'm hoping to continue to work on TikTok and grow that. I do post on there at least once a day. Sometimes I post 2 or 3 times a day. It just depends on my schedule, but it's almost always at least once a day on there. So I would like to continue to work on that. And as far as our coasters that we make, right now, like in January, probably not going to do anything about it. But I have a vacation coming up in April, and I should have the time and the headspace to focus on that. We're going to probably rename our shop and kind of redesign everything, like color scheme, name, get our Etsy shop up and running. I'll probably post stuff up on there, and just maybe sit down and plan the craft shows that we want to do for 2022. And we need to get, we don't even have like a tax ID number yet, and a business license. We kind of wanted to wait to do that because up until this point we've just been doing craft shows, so it's not a big deal. We need to get a business license and a tax ID number, but before we do that, we're going to change the name. So I want the name to be like on the business license, that like current name. So anyway, we're gonna work on that, but that's not like an immediate goal. So that's pretty much it as far as like financial income opportunities. As far as like financial planning, that was a goal of mine last year. That's just happening. It's not like a goal. We're just doing it. We're actively working on it. We've been working on it for a while. It feels like we make progress and then we take a few steps back, and then we make progress and we take a few steps back. But for 2022, we are going to continue to work on that. I'm thinking that 2022 is going to be hopefully a big year for progress in our financial future. So, but anyway, we're working on that. What else? Cleaning has become a huge part of my life, especially since I started posting cleaning videos on TikTok. And although I post cleaning videos on there, and that's like really helped keep me not on a schedule, but like more on track with like keeping my house clean and organized, because like I put the pressure on myself to post a cleaning video every single day on TikTok, which helps me like do something at least every single day, right? But I also post videos of me doing laundry on TikTok, like putting the laundry in the washing machine. And so if I'm making a laundry video, that's not necessarily like a cleaning video, and sometimes I'll just post like a laundry video a day, like if I'm really busy. But I'm hoping that this year, 2022, I can stay a little bit more on track with like cleaning, maybe get into some sort of like routine, because I'm pretty much constantly like stressed out about cleaning stuff, whether it's putting away laundry, whether it's like mopping or vacuuming or doing the dishes. The dishes are a big thing because it's like a daily thing. Cleaning the bathrooms, that needs to be done once every single week. And I kind of tend to feel like I have to do it on my days off of work because otherwise it's not going to get done. But 2022 hopefully is the year that we kind of get our shit together for cleaning and organization stuff. I've got a lot of things that I want to do with organization this year, working on it. It's a goal. What else? I mean, obviously I have a 2-year-old, so he is the most important thing in my life. But I don't really have any goals associated with that because I just always am trying to be a better mom than I was yesterday. I'm always trying to work on like my communication with Grayson, the way I interact with Grayson, how engaged I am with Grayson, making that quality time a priority, and also like not putting so much pressure on myself to like, when you're a working parent, sometimes you'll get home from a really long day and you have to cook dinner. And then after dinner, you have a very small window of time that you are going to be able to spend with your child before they go to bed. And one of my problems, and I would say it's kind of one of Josh's things too, is that because we have such a small window, sometimes we feel the pressure to like, we need to sit down and actively play with our son. But it's okay sometimes if instead of like sitting down and actively playing with him, if he is in the same room with us doing independent play while we're getting a workout in, or while we're doing the dishes, or while I'm folding laundry. Like, you can be engaged with your children and not like actively like sitting on the floor with them, playing with their trucks. So I just think like mom guilt and the pressures we put on ourselves as parents, I think that's something that we both want to work on this coming year. Is children exist, and you can be a good parent and not be like playing with your child every second of every day. Like whatever time you spend with them doesn't always have to be like one-on-one, you're sitting, you're playing. I don't know if you know what I'm saying or not, but I would just like to work on myself and try not to put so much pressure on myself to like always like feel like I have to actively be playing with him, because independent play for children is super important as well. And he gets tons of engagement at school, and he gets tons of engagement with me and Josh all of the time. So I guess I'm just saying I don't need to feel guilty about like doing a workout while my son is awake, because what happens is like we cook dinner and then we play with him and then we focus on him until he goes to bed. And then when he goes to bed, we are either A, just completely exhausted and all we want to do is veg out, or B, I feel like the only time I have to clean that day is like after he's gone to bed, and then I'm literally spending my only free time that day cleaning. Or C, I'm trying to like work on my health and my wellness and get a workout in, even though it's like 8 o'clock at night and I had to be at work at 6 the next day. Just finding a better balance there. I would say over the past couple of months with me working so much, I have just come to prioritize like my mental health and I don't know, guys. I don't even know what I'm trying to say. It's just like all of those mental barriers that I have with like mom guilt and all of those things. I'm just trying to break those barriers down, because I am a good mother and Josh is a good father. Like, we are good parents and we are always trying to do the best for our child. But at the same time, like, we do need to work on ourselves too, and you cannot pour from an empty cup. So there are gonna be days where we come home and we decide to do a workout together in the garage while Grayson plays, and it's okay. It's okay to do those things. Anyway, what else? What else? Guys, I really think that's pretty much it for my goals for 2022. I know it was kind of like a rambly, non-structured video whatsoever, but that's where I'm at right now. I'm just trying to do the best I can, and I'm trying to be okay with it. I have a lot of things going on in my life, as do most of you, I'm sure. And we're just always trying to do better than we have done in the past. So we're working on a lot of things this coming year. I'm excited to see how far I can get, things that we can get accomplished. Hopefully we get into like good routines and a good rhythm, and hopefully I find a good balance for myself. Let me know in the comments down below what your 2022 New Year's resolutions are, or your 2022 goals, whatever you want to call them. I personally don't understand like any sort of negative connotation with resolutions. I think it's a good thing. I think setting goals and having priorities, even if it's just something you do every year, I think it's a good thing. So I don't really understand why people like make fun of New Year's resolutioners, because they're just trying to do better for themselves than they did previously. And I don't think that's a bad thing. So let me know down below what yours are. I appreciate you guys sticking around with me. I am looking forward to making some new content for you in the future. Post every single week is the goal. I think I can do it. We'll just see where this year takes us. Hopefully it's a good year for everybody. Thank you guys so much for watching today, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.